There is abundant evidence in our hands to show that you have given yourself to the leading of fortunes. Do you deny it?
I am innocent to a witch. I know not what a witch is.
How do you know then that you are not a witch?
If I were, I would know it.
Why do you hurt these
I
children?
do not hurt them. I scored it.
I have evidence for the court.
Remove her, Marshal.
Thomas Putnam is reaching out for land.
Remove that man, Marshal.
You're hearing lies. Lies!
Arrest him, Excellency.
I have evidence. Why will you not hear my evidence?
Giles.
No, hands off. Let me go. Out of my way, Willard. They'll be hanging my wife.
How dare you come roaring into this court? Have you gone daft, Corey?
You're not a Boston judge yet, Hawthorne. You'll not call me daft.
Who is this man?
Giles Corey, sir, and a more contentious...
I am asked the question, and I am old enough to answer it. My name is Corey, sir. Giles Corey. I have 600 acres and timber in addition. It is my wife that we're condemned.
And how do you manage to help her cause with such contemptuous riot? Now be gone. Your old age alone keeps you out of jail for this.
You're telling lies about my wife, sir.
Well, then you take it upon yourself to decide what this court shall believe and what it shall set aside?
Excellency, we mean no disrespect.
Well, disrespect indeed. This is the highest court of the supreme government of this province. Do you know that?
Your Excellency, I only said she were reading books, and they come and take her out of my
Books?
house.
What books?
It is my third wife, sir. And I never had a wife that be so taken with books, do you see? And I only thought to seek the cause of it, but it were no which I blamed her for. I have broke charity with her.
Excellency, he claims hard evidence for his wife's defense. I think that in all justice...
Then let him submit his evidence and proper affidavit. You are certainly aware of our procedure here, Mr. Hale. Clear this room.
Come now, Giles. We are desperate, sir. We come 3 days now and still cannot be heard.
Who is this man?
Francis Nurse, Your Excellency.
His wife's Rebecca, who were condemned this morning.
Excellency, we have proof for your eyes. The girls are frauds. They're lying.
This is contempt, sir. Contempt.
Peace, Judge Hawthorne. Do you know who I am, Mr. Nurse?
I surely do. And I think you must be a wise judge to be what you are.
And are you aware that near to 400 are in the jails from Marblehead to Lynn upon my signature? And 72 condemned to hang by that signature?
I never thought to say it to such a weighty judge, but you are deceived.
Mary, what she will speak with the deputy governor.
She's been striving with her soul all week, Your Honor. She comes now to tell the truth to you.
Who is this?
John Proctor, Your Excellency. My wife is Elizabeth. Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief.
Excellency, I think you should listen to the girls, sir.
Peace. What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirits, sir.
Never saw no spirits.
Never.
She assigned the deposition.
No, I accept no depositions. Tell me, Mr. Proctor, have you given out the story in the village?
No, sir, we have not. But they've come to overthrow this court, Your
I
Honor.
pray you, Mr. Paris. Do you know, Mr. Proctor, that the entire contention of the state in these trials is that the voice of heaven is speaking through the children?
I know it, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how came you to cry out people for singing their spirits against you?
That were pretense, sir.
Ah, and the other girls? They are also pretending?
Aye, sir.
Indeed. Now, Mr. Proctor, before I decide whether or not I shall hear your evidence, it is my duty to tell you that we burn a hot fire here. It melts down all concealment. Are you certain in your conscience, mister, that your evidence is the truth?
It is, sir. And you will surely know it.
Now I take it you came here to declare this revelation in the open court before the public?
Aye, sir. With your permission.
Now, sir, what is your purpose in so doing?
I would like to free my wife, sir.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, nor hidden in your conscience, any desire to undermine this court?
No, sir, of course not.
I tell you straight, mister, I have seen marvels in this court. I have seen people choked before my eyes by spirits, stuck by pins and slashed by daggers. I have until this moment not the slightest reason to suspect that the children may be deceiving me.
But it is the children only, and this child will swear that she has lied to you.
Judge Hawthorne.
Aye, she's the one.
Mr. Proctor, this morning your wife sent me a claim saying she is pregnant now.
My wife is pregnant?
There be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
But if she says she is pregnant, then she must be. That woman will never lie, Mr. Danforth.
She will not.
Never, sir. Never.
Mr. Proctor, if I should tell you now that I will let her be kept another month, and if she begin to show her natural signs, that I will have her living yet another year until she's delivered, what say you to that? Come, man. You say your only purpose is to save your wife. Good then. She saved at least this year, and a year is long. What say you, sir? It is done then. Will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot.
Well, then your purpose is somewhat larger.
He's come to overthrow this court, Your Excellency. These people are my friends. Their wives are also...
I judge you not, sir. Take the stand. I'm ready to hear your evidence.
I come not to overthrow the court. I only wish...
Marshal, go into the court and bid Judge Scotland and Judge Sewell to a recess for 1 hour. All witnesses and prisoners are to be kept in the building.
Aye, sir.
Now, sir, what depositions do you have for us? And I beg you, be clear, open as the sky, and honest.
Will you read this first, sir? It's a sort of testament. The people signing it declare their good opinion of my wife, and Martha Corey, and Rebecca Nurse. If you'll notice, sir, these people are covenanted people, land-holding farmers, members of the church. They've known the women many years, and they swear that they've seen no signs of dealings with the devil.
How many names are here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning.
I gave these people all my word that no harm would come to them for signing.
This is a clear attack upon the court!
Is every defense an attack upon the court?
Cheever, have warrants drawn for all of those and arrest for examination.
I've brought trouble upon these people, I have.
No, old man. You have not hurt these people if they are of good conscience. But you must understand, sir, that a man is either with this court or he must be counted against it. And there be no road between. Well, well, she's not hardy, I see.
No, sir, she's not. Now, Mary, remember, do that which is good, and no harm shall come to me.
John, my deposition. Give him mine.
Aye, this is Mr. Corey's deposition.
Oh.
What lawyer drew this court?
You know I never hired no lawyer in my life, Otto.
Well, it is very well phrased. My compliments. Mr. Paris, if Mr. Putnam is in the building, bring him in.
Aye, sir.
Now, you say you have no legal training, Mr. Corey?
I have the best. I am 33 times in court in my life, and always the plaintiff, too.
And then you're much put upon.
I am never put upon. I know my rights, sir, and I will have them.
Aye, sir, here he is.
Mr. Putnam, I have here an accusation by Mr. Giles Corey against you. He states that you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchery upon George Jacobs, that is now in jail.
It is a lie!
What proof do you submit for your charge, sir?
My proof is there. This man is killing his neighbors for their land.
Ah, but proof, sir, proof!
My proof is there. I heard it from an honest man who heard Putnam say it. The day his daughter cried out in Jacobs, she said he'd given him a fair gift of land.
In the name of this man.
I cannot give you no name. I mentioned my wife's name in court once, and I'll burn in hell long enough for that. I stand here.
In that case, Mr. Corey, I have no choice but to arrest you for contempt in this court.
This is a hearing. You cannot clap me for contempt of a hearing.
It is a proper lawyer. Do you wish to declare this court in full session here, or will you give me good reply?
I cannot give you no name, sir. I cannot.
You are foolish, old man. Mr. Cheever, begin the record. This court is now in session. I ask you, Mr. Corey.
Your Honor, he has the story in confidence, sir. The devil lives on such confidences. Without confidences, there'll be no conspiracy, Your Honor.
I think it must be broken, sir.
Old man, if your informant tells the truth, let him come here openly like a decent man. But if he hides in anonymity, I must know why. Now, the government and Central Church demand of you the name who declared Thomas Putnam a common murderer.
Excellency,
Mr. Hale.
we cannot believe it more. There's a prodigious fear of the court in the country.
Reproach me not with the fear in the country. There's a fear in this country because there's a moving plot to topple Christ in the country.
But it does not follow that everyone accused is a part of it.
No uncorrupted man may fear this court, Mr. Hale. None! Mr. Corey, you are under arrest for contempt in this court.
I'll cut your throat, Putnam! I'll kill you yet!
Peace, Giles, peace! We'll prove it all now, we will!
Say nothing more, John. He's only playing you. He means to hang us all.
Peace, Giles.
This is a court of law, mister. I'll have no effrontery here.
Forgive him, Your Excellency, for his old age. Peace, Giles. We'll prove it all now, we will. This is Mary Warren's deposition. Now, I would ask you to remember, sir, before you read it, that until 2 weeks ago today, she were just like the other girls. She screamed. She howled. She swore that familiar spirits, and even Satan, in the form of the women now in prison, were sent to hurt her. And when she refused...
We know all of this.
Aye. But she swears now that she never saw Satan, nor any spirit, vague nor clear, that may have been sent to hurt her. And she will swear that the other girls are lying now.
Excellency, a moment. I cannot say Proctor is an honest man. I know him little. But a claim so weighty cannot be argued by a farmer. I have signed 72 death warrants. I am a minister of the Lord, and I dare not take a life without proof so immaculate that the slightest qualm of conscience may doubt it.
Mr. Hale, believe me, I have been 32 years at the bar, sir, and I should be confounded upon were I called to defend these people. In an ordinary crime, how does one defend the accused? One calls up witnesses to prove his innocence. But witchcraft is, on its face and by its nature, an invisible crime. Now, what is left for a lawyer to bring out? I think I've made my point. Have I not?
But the child claims the girls are frauds.
That is precisely what I'm about to consider, sir. For deposition, Mr. Proctor.
Sir, I should like to question...
Mr. Paris, I bid you be silent. Sit you down, Mr. Proctor.
Aye, sir.
Cheever, go into the court and bring the children out. Mary Warren, how came you to this turnabout? Did Mr. Proctor threaten you for this deposition?
No, sir.
Has he ever threatened you?
No, sir.
Then you tell me you sat in my court, callously lying when you knew that people would hang by your evidence? Answer me.
I did, sir.
How were you instructed in your life? Do you not know that God damns all liars? Or is it now that you lie?
No, sir. I am with God now.
You are with God now.
I, sir.
I will tell you this. You are either lying now or you were lying in the court. And in either case, you have committed perjury and you will go to jail for it. You cannot lightly say you lied, Mary. Do you know that?
I cannot lie no more. I am with God now. I am with God now, sir.
Sit you down. Your friend, Mary Warren, has given us a deposition in which she states that she never saw familiar spirits, apparitions, nor any manifest of the devil. She claims as well that none of you have seen these things either. Now, children, this is a court of law. The law based upon the Bible, and the Bible written by Almighty God, forbid the practice of witchcraft and describe death as the penalty thereof. But likewise, sir, the law and the Bible damn all liars and bearers of false witness. Now then, it does not escape me that this deposition may be devised to blind us. It may well be that Mary Warren has been conquered by Satan, who has sent her here to distract our sacred purpose, and if so, her neck will break for it. But if she speak true, I bid you now, drop your guile and confess your pretense, for a quick confession will go easier with you. Abigail Williams, rise. Is there any truth in this?
No, sir.
Children, a very auger bit will be turned into your souls until your honesty is proved. Now, will either of you change your positions now, or do you force me to hard questioning?
I have not to change, sir. She lies.
You would still go on with this?
I, sir.
A poppet were discovered in Mr. Proctor's house, stabbed by a needle. Mary Warren claims that you, Abigail, sat beside her in the court when she made it. And you witnessed her make it, and seen how she herself stabbed her needle into it for safekeeping. What say you to that?
She lies, sir.
While you worked for Mr. Proctor, did you see poppets in that house?
Goody Proctor always kept poppets.
Your Honor, my wife never kept no poppets. Mary Warren confesses it was her poppet.
Your Excellency,
Mr. Cheever.
when I spoke with Goody Proctor in that house, she said she never kept no pockets, but she say she kept puppets since she were a girl.
She has not been a girl these 15 years, Your Honor.
But a puppet will keep 15 years, will it not?
A poppet will keep if it is kept, but Mary Warren confesses it was her poppet. Your Excellency, what may Mary Warren gain by this turnabout? What may she gain but hard questioning and worse?
You are charging Abigail Williams with a cool plot to murder your wife. Do you know that?
I do, sir. I believe she means the murder.
Sir, this child would murder your wife?
It is no child. Now mark this. Twice this year, she were put out of this very meeting house for laughter during prayer.
What's this? Laughter during
I
prayer?
do believe it happened once. She's a silly girl, but she is solemn now.
Aye, now she is solemn and goes to hang people.
Oh, quiet, man.
Surely it have no bearing on the question, Your Honor. He charges contemplation of murder.
Aye, but it strikes hard upon me that she will laugh during prayer. Continue, Mr. Proctor.
Mary, tell the governor how you danced in the woods.
What is this? Dancing?
Mr. Proctor,
Abigail leads the girls into the woods, and they dance there naked.
Your Honor,
Mr. Paris discovered them, sporting in the dead of night. There's the child she is.
Mr. Paris,
I could only say, sir, I never saw any of them naked.
you have seen them dancing? Abigail?
Excellency, when I first arrived from Beverly, Mr. Paris told me that.
Do you deny it, Mr. Paris?
I do not, sir, but I did not see any of them naked.
But she have danced.
Aye, sir.
Your Excellency, will you permit me?
Pray, proceed.
You say you never saw no spirits, Mary. Were never afflicted by any manifest of the devil or the devil's agents.
No, sir.
And yet, when people accused of witchcraft confronted you in court, you would faint, saying their spirits came out of their bodies and choked
It's
you.
our pretense, sir.
They're pretending. They're all marvelous pretenders.
Then can't she pretend to faint now?
Now, why not? For there are no spirits attacking her now, for none in this court is accused of witchcraft. So let herself turn herself cold now. Faint! I said faint!
Faint?
Aye, faint! Prove to us how many times you have pretended in this court.
I cannot faint now, sir.
Can you not pretend it?
I have no sense of it now.
Might it be that here you have no afflicting spirits, but in the court there were some?
I never saw no spirits.
This is a trick to blind the court, Your Excellency.
It's not a trick. I used to faint because I thought that I saw spirits.
Thought you saw them?
But I did not, Your Honor.
How could you think you saw them unless you saw them?
I cannot tell how, but I did. I heard the other girls screaming, and you seemed to believe them, Your Honor. And I were only sworn in the beginning, but then the whole world cried, spirits, spirits, and I promise you, Mr. Danforth, I only thought that I saw them, but I did not.
Surely Your Excellency is not taken by this simple lie.
Abigail Williams, I bid you now search your heart and tell me this. And beware of it, child. To God, all souls are precious, and his vengeance is terrible on them that take life without cause. Now, is it possible that these spirits you have seen are some illusion only? Some deception that crossed your mind?
I have been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I've seen my blood running out. I have been near to murder every day because I've done my duty pointing out the devil's people. And this is my reward? To be mistrusted, denied, questioned.
Child, I do not mistrust you.
Let you beware, Mr. Danforth. Think you be so mighty the power of hell may not turn your wits? Let you beware of it. There is...
What is it, child?
I know not, sir. Cold wind has come. Heavy! Your Honor, I freeze!
They're pretending, Mr. Danforth.
She's cold, Your Honor. Touch her.
Mary, do you send a shadow on me?
Lord, save me!
I freeze, Your Honor, I freeze! Heavy, don't do that!
Mary Warren, do you wish her? I say, do you send your spirit out?
Let me go, Mr. Proctor. I cannot!
I cannot! Or take away the shadow!
Whore! How dare you call upon heaven?
Man, what do
He
you...
is a whore!
Mr. Danforth, he is lying!
Oh, mark her. You're so such a scream to stab me with, but
You will prove this.
I have known her, sir! I have known her.
You are a lecher?
John, you cannot.
No, Francis. It is true. She will deny it. But a man will not throw away his good name, sir. You surely know that.
In what time, in what place?
The proper place. my beasts are bedded? 8 months now, sir. It has been 8 months. She used to serve me in my house, sir. A man may think that God sleeps, but God sees everything. And I know it now. My wife, my dear, good wife, took this girl soon after and put her on the high road. And being what she is, sir, a lump of vanity, sir! Forgive me, Your Excellency. She means to dance with me on my wife's grave. And well she might, for I thought of her softly. God help me, I lusted, and there is a promise in such sweat. But this is a whore's vengeance, and you must see it now. I set myself entirely in your hands, but my wife be innocent, except she know a whore when she see one.
You deny every scrap and tittle of this.
If I must answer that, sir, I will leave and I will not come back again.
She does not deny it, Mr. Danforth. She does not deny it.
You will remain where you are. Sit you down. Mr. Paris. Go into the court and bring Goodwife Proctor out.
Why, sir?
Mr. Paris, let you speak not one word of what's been spoken here today, and let you knock before you enter.
Aye, sir.
And we shall touch the bottom of this swamp. Your wife, you say, she's an honest woman.
In her life, sir, she has never lied. There are them that cannot weep and them that cannot sing, but my wife cannot lie.
Good then. And if she tell me, child, for harlotry, may God spread his mercy on you. Hold! Turn your back. Turn your back. You do likewise. Neither of you should speak one word to Goody Proctor. No one in this room is to raise gesture A or nay. Enter. Mr. Chief, report the testimony in all exactness. Are you ready?
Ready, sir.
Come here, woman. Look at me only, not at your husband. In my eyes only.
Good, sir.
We are given to understand that at one time you dismissed your servant, Abigail Williams.
That is true, sir.
For what cause did you dismiss her?
She dissatisfied me and my husband.
In what way satisfied you?
She were...
Woman, look at me! Was she slovenly? Lazy? What disturbance did she cause?
Your Honor, I was sick, and my husband is a goodly man, sir. He's never drunk as some are, or wasting his time at the shovel board. Always at his work. In that time, I were a long time sick after my last baby, and I thought I saw my husband somewhat turning from me. And that girl...
Woman, look at me!
I, sir, Abigail Williams. I came to fancy her. So one night, I lost my wits, and I put her out on the high road.
And your husband, did he indeed turn from you?
My husband is a
Look
goodly man,
at
sir.
me! To your own knowledge, has John Proctor ever committed the crime of lechery? Is your husband a lecher?
No, sir.
Remove her.
Elizabeth, tell the truth.
She has spoken, remove her.
Elizabeth, I have confessed it.
Oh, John!
She only meant to save my name.
Excellency, it is a natural lie to tell. I beg you stop now before another's condemned.
She spoke nothing of lechery, and this man lies.
I believe him. I cannot turn my face from it no more. This girl, sir, she's always struck me false.
Ah! Be gone! Be gone, I say!
What is it, child? Why do you...
It's on the beam! Behind the rafter!
Where?
Why do you come, yellow bird?
What bird? I see no bird.
My face! My face! But God made my face! You cannot want to tear my face! Envy's a deadly sin, Mary! Heavy! Mary, this is a black mark to change your shape! No, I cannot!
not believe this.
She sees nothing. She sees nothing. Abby, you mustn't. Abby, you mustn't. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Have you compacted with the devil? Have you?
Never, 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 never.
Why can they only repeat you?
Oh, give me a whip, I'll stop this.
They're
Why?
sporting. They're sporting. Abby, stop it. Abby, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
A little while ago you were afflicted. Now it seems you afflict others too. Where did you find this power?
I have no power. I have no power.
Why did you turn about this past 2 weeks? You have seen the devil, have you not? I cannot hear you. You will confess yourself or you will hang.
Mary, do that which is good.
Her wings are spreading. She's going to come down. Mary, please don't. She's walking the beam. She's coming down the rafter. Look out! She's coming down! Mary, don't touch me! Don't touch me! You are the devil's man!
Praise God.
Hang with you no more. I love God.
He bid you do the devil's work?
He come to me by night to sign.
Sign what?
The devil's book. He comes with the book.
My name. He want my name. I'll murder you, he says, if my wife hangs. We must go and argue the court, he says.
Mr. Hale, please, you can't.
He come to me by night to sign.
Excellency, the child's gone wild.
Mary, please, don't.
No! I'll not go your way no more. I love God. I love God. I bless God. Abby, I'll never hurt you more.
What are you? I've seen your powers, mister. You will not deny this.
This is not witchcraft. These girls are frauds. You condemn an honest man.
I'll have nothing from you, Mr. Hale. Will you confess? What say you?
I say God is dead. Hear it. Hear it. Fire. This fire is burning. I hear the boot of Lucifer. I see his filthy face. And it is my face and yours stand forth. For them that quail to bring men out of ignorance, as I have quailed, and as you quail now, when you know in all your black hearts that this be fraud. Oh, we will burn together.
Marshal, take him to the jail.
I denounce these proceedings. I quit this court.
John.
You are pulling down heaven and raising up a whore!
Mr. Hale! Mr. Hale!
Sarah Good. Wake up, Sarah Good. You too, teach him up. Wake up!
Oh, Majesty, come in, come in. Tituba, he's here. His Majesty's come.
Head to the north cell. This place is one now.
That don't look to me like His Majesty. Look to me like the Marshal.
Get along now. Clear this place.
Oh, is it you, Marshal? I thought sure you'd be the devil coming for us. Could I have a sip of that cider before we go on?
And where are you off to, Sarah Good?
We going to Barbados soon as the devil gets here with the feathers and the wings.
Oh, a happy voyage to you.
A pair of bluebirds winging southernly. The two of us. Oh, it'll be a grand transformation, Marshal.
You best give me that or you'll never rise off the ground. Come along now. Clear this place.
Oh, I'll speak to him for you, Marshal, if you desire to come along.
I'm not denying it, Tituba. It is the proper morning to fly into hell.
Oh, it be no hell in Barbados. Devil, him be pleasure man in Barbados. Him be singing and dancing Barbados, it's you folks. You folks rouse him up round here. He frees his soul in Massachusetts, but in Barbados, he's just as sweet and... Oh, yes, that's him, Sarah.
His Majesty, he's here.
The deputy governor has arrived. Come along now, clear this place.
No, he coming for me and I'm going home.
That ain't Satan. Just a poor old cow with a hat full of milk. Come along now, clear this place.
Take me home, devil, take me home.
Tell him I'm going to, Tituba. Now you tell him Sarah Good is going too.
Come along, come along. Good morning, Majesty.
Where is Mr. Paris?
I'll fetch him.
Marshal, when did Reverend Hale arrive?
We're toward midnight, I think.
What is he about here?
He goes with them that will hang, and he prays with them. He sits with Goody Nurse now, and Mr. Paris with him.
Indeed. That man have no authority to enter here, Marshal. Why do you let him in?
Why, Mr. Paris command me, sir. I cannot deny him.
Fetch Mr. Paris.
Aye, sir.
Let you question Hale, Excellency. I'd not be surprised if you preach in Andover.
We'll come to that. Speak nothing of Andover. But Paris prays with him. That's strange.
I think Paris has a mad look these days.
Mad.
Just yesterday, I would bid him good morning as he was coming out of his house, and he wept and went on his way. I think it is not wise that Miller sees him so unsteady.
Perhaps he has some sorrows.
I think it'd be the cows, sir.
The cows?
There'd be so many cows wandering the high roads now their masters are in the jails. I know Mr. Paris be arguing with farmers all yesterday, sir. There was great contention about the cows.
Good morning, sir. It is a providence. Robert Hale has returned to bring Rebecca Nurse to God.
He bids her confess?
Hear me. Rebecca Nurse has not given me a word this 3 months since she came. And now she sits with him, and her sister, and Martha Corey, and 10 or 12 others, and he bids them confess their crimes and save their lives.
Why, this is indeed a providence. Are they softened?
No, not yet. I thought to summon you, sir. There's news. I believe my niece, she vanished.
Vanished?
Aye, sir. I thought to tell you earlier in the week, but...
Why? How long is she gone?
This will be the 3rd night. Mercy Lewis is gone, too.
I'll send a party for them. Where may they be?
Well, sir, I think they may be aboard a ship. My daughter now tells me that she heard them speaking last week of ships. And tonight, I discovered my shawl box broken into.
She had robbed you.
My 31-pound is gone. I am penniless.
Mr. Paris, you are a brainless man.
Excellency, it profit nothing that you should blame me. I cannot think that they would run out except they fear to keep in Salem. And rumor here speaks of rebellion in Andover.
There is no rebellion in Andover.
Andover has thrown out the court, they say, and will have no part of witchcraft. And I feel there'll be a riot here.
Riot? Why, at every execution I have seen naught but high satisfaction in the town.
Just please, let Rebecca Nurse stand upon the gibbet and send up some righteous prayer. And I fear she'll wake a vengeance on you.
Your Excellency, she is condemned a witch.
Pray you. How do you propose, then?
Well, sir, I would postpone these hangings for a short time.
No, there will be no postponement. Cheever, give me the list.
Excellency, it cannot be forgotten that when I summoned the congregation for John Proctor's excommunication, that hardly 31 people came to hear it. That speak of discontent and...
There will be no postponement.
But Excellency...
Now, sir, which of these may be brought to God? I will myself strive with them till dawn.
Well, sir, a dagger.
What do you say?
Well, tonight, when I opened my door to leave my house, a dagger clattered to the ground. You cannot hang this sort. There's danger for me. I dare not step outside at night.
Send my congratulations, Reverend Hale. We're glad to see you return to your good work.
You must pardon them. They will not budge. The sun will rise in a few minutes. I must have more time.
Now hear me, and beguile yourselves no more. I'll accept not a single plea for pardon or postponement. Them that will not confess will hang. 12 are already executed, and the names of these 7 are given out, and the village expects to see them die at dawn. Have you spoken with them all, Mr. Hale?
All but Proctor. He's in the dungeon.
And what's Proctor's way now?
He sits like some great bird. You do not know he lived, except he will take food from time to time.
His wife. His wife must be well on with the child now.
She is, sir.
What think you, Mr. Paris? You have closer knowledge of this man. Might her presence soften him?
It is possible, sir. He has not given her an eye this 3 months till she came. I should summon her.
Fetch Goody Proctor to me, then let you bring him up.
Aye, sir.
Excellency, if you postpone a week and publish to the public that you're searching for their confessions, that speak mercy on your part, not faltering.
Mr. Hale, as God had not empowered me like Joshua to stop the sun from rising, I cannot withhold from them the perfection of their punishment.
If you think God wills you to raise a rebellion, you are mistaken.
You've heard rebellion spoken in Salem?
There are orphans wandering from house to house. Cows bellow on the high roads. The stench of rotting crops hanging everywhere, and no man longer knows when the harlot's cry will end his life. And you wonder yet a rebellion spoke? Better you should marvel that they don't burn your province.
Mr. Hale, have you preached in Andover this month?
Thank God they have no need of me in Andover.
You baffle me, sir. Why have you returned here?
Why, it's all simple, really. I come to do the devil's work. I come to counsel Christians to belie themselves. I have blood on my head. Do you not see the blood on my head?
Goody Proctor, I hope you're hearty.
I am yet 6 months before my time.
Pray, be at your ease. We come not for your life. Hale, will you speak with the woman, please?
Goody Proctor, your husband is marked for hanging this morning.
I have heard it.
And you know, do you, that I have no connections with the courts. I come of my own, Goody Proctor, and I would make it my own to save your husband's life. For if he is condemned, I count myself his murderer. Do you understand me?
What do you want of me?
Goody Proctor, I have gone this past 3 months, like our Lord, into the wilderness. I have sought a Christian way, for damnation's doubled on a minister that counsels men to lie.
It is no lie. You cannot speak of lies.
It is a lie. They are innocent.
No more. No more. I'll hear no more of that.
Life, William. Life is God's most precious gift. No principle, however glorious, can justify in the taking of it. I beg you, prevail upon your husband to confess. I cannot think he will listen to another.
I think that be the devil's argument.
Goody Proctor, you are not summoned here for disputation. Be there no wifely tenderness within you? He will die with the sunrise. Your husband. Do you understand that? What say you? Will you contend with him? Take her out. It profit nothing she should speak to him.
Your Excellency, let me speak with him.
Will you plead for his confession or will you not?
I promise nothing. Let me speak with him.
Pray, leave them, Excellency.
Mr. Proctor, you've been notified, have you not? I see light in the sky, mister. Let you counsel with your wife, and may God help you turn your back on hell.
You have been chained.
The child,
Rose,
Martha, Elizabeth, I come for my life now.
I know it.
None have yet confessed.
Many confess.
What of Rebecca?
Not Rebecca. She's 1 foot in heaven now. Not make her for more.
And of Giles?
Charles is dead.
And were he hanged?
We're not hanged. Do not answer ere nay to his indictment. Stand mute, so. For if he answered, they surely auction out his property. So die a Christian under the law.
And how does he die?
They press him, John.
What is a press?
Great stones they lay upon his chest until he pleads. They say he gives them but 2 words. More weight, he says.
More weight?
Aye, for a fearsome man, Giles Corey.
Elizabeth, I've been thinking I would confess to them. What would you have me do?
As you will, I would have it. I want you living, John, that's for sure.
It's a pretense, Elizabeth.
What is?
I cannot mount the gibbet like a saint. For me, it is fraud. I am not that man.
You've not confessed till now. It proves goodness in you.
Spite. Spite only keeps me silent. It is hard to give this lie to dogs. Elizabeth, I would have your forgiveness.
John, come not that I should forgive you now. It is your soul. You forgive yourself. Know this, for I know it now. Whatever you do, it's a good man who does it.
What say you, Proctor? Son of Suna.
I want my life.
You'll confess yourself?
I will have my life.
God be praised! It is a providence. He will confess. Proctor will confess.
Why do you cry it? It is evil, is it not? It is evil.
I cannot judge you,
Then
John.
who will judge me? God in heaven, what is John Proctor? I think it is honest, I think so. I cannot mount the gibbet like a saint. Let Rebecca go like a saint. For me, it is fraud.
I cannot judge you, John. I cannot be your
Would you
judge.
ever give them this? Would you ever give them this lie? You would not. If tongues of fire were singeing you, you would not. It is evil. Good then. It is evil. And I did it.
Praise to God, man. Praise to God. We shall be blessed in heaven for this. Now then, let us have it. Are you ready, Mr. Cheever?
Why must it be written?
Why, for the good instruction of the village, sir. And this we shall post upon the church door. Now, we speak slowly and directly to the point for Mr. Cheever's sake. Mr. Proctor, did you see the devil in your life? Come, man. There is light in the sky. The town waits at the scaffold. I will give out this news. Did you see the devil?
I did.
And when he came to you, what were his demands? Did he bid you do his work upon the earth?
He did.
And you bound yourself to his service? Ah, Rebecca Nurse. Come in, woman, come in.
Oh, John, you are well then?
Courage, man, courage. Let her witness your good example so that she may come to God herself. Now hear it, good nurse. Say on, Mr. Proctor. Did you bind yourself to the devil's service?
Why, John?
I did.
Now, woman, you surely see it profit nothing to keep this conspiracy any further. Will you confess yourself with him?
Oh, John, God sent his mercy on you.
Take her out.
I say, will you confess yourself, goody nurse?
Why, it is a lie. It is a lie. How may I damn myself? I cannot. I cannot.
Mr. Proctor, when the devil came to you, did you see Rebecca Nurse in his company?
No,
Did you ever see anyone with the devil?
I did not.
Proctor, you mistake me. I'm not empowered to trade your life for a lie. And you have most certainly seen some person with the devil. Proctor, a score of people have already testified they saw this woman with the devil.
I may speak my own sins. I cannot judge another. I have no tongue for it.
Excellency, it is enough he confess. Let him sign it.
It is a great service, sir. It is a weighty name. It will strike up the village that he confess. I beg you, let him sign it. The sun's up, Excellency. The sun's up.
Come, man. Sign it.
You have all seen it. You have no need for this.
You will not sign it?
You have all witnessed it. What more is needed?
Do you sport with me, sir? You will sign your name, or it is no confession, mister. Your second name, man. If you please, sir.
No.
Mr. Proctor.
No. I have signed it. You have all seen it. You have no need for this.
You will... Sir, I need that confession in my hand.
You came to save my soul, did you not? There, I have confessed it. Is there no good penance but it be public? God does not need my name nailed upon the church door. God has seen how black my sins are. God has seen my name on this. It is enough.
Mr. Proctor,
You will not use me. I am no Saragood or Tituba. I am John Proctor, and you will not use me.
I do not wish to use you.
I have 3 sons. How may I teach them to walk like men in the world, having I sold my friends?
Mr. Proctor, you have not sold your friends.
Oh, I blacken all their names the day this be nailed upon the church door, the very day they hang for silence.
I must have good and legal
You are the High Court. Your word is good enough. Tell them I confessed. Say Proctor fell to his knees and wept like a woman, but my name cannot be.
It is the same, is it not? If I were a reporter or you signed to it?
Oh, it is not the same. What others say and what I sign is not the same.
Why? Do you mean to deny this confession when you are set free?
I mean to deny nothing.
Then explain to me, Mr. Proctor.
Because it is my name! Because I cannot have another like it in my life! Because I lie and I sign my name to lies! Because I am not worth the dust on the feet of them that hang. May I live without my name? You have taken my soul, please leave me my name.
Is that document a lie? If it is a lie, I will not accept it. You will give me your honest confession in my hands, or I cannot keep you from the rope.
Proctor, please, no, Proctor.
Man, you cannot, you will hang.
Please, God, let them speak some goodness of me. Give them no tear. Show them a heart of stone and sink them with it.
Let you fear nothing. There is another judgment waits us all.
Hang them high over the town. Whoever weeps for these, weeps for corruption.
Proctor, please. Please, Proctor Tenfoot, you can't do this. Please. Proctor, please. Please, Proctor. Could you, Proctor, please? There's yet time. Please! Proctor! Proctor, please!
Woman, plead with him. Be his helper. It is pride. It is vanity. What profit him to bleed? Shall the dust praise him? Shall the worms declare his truth? Go to him. Take his shame away.
He have his goodness now. God forbid I take it from him.